email thread.
No.
Are we live?
We're live.
We're live.
Welcome, everybody,
Welcome
to another KLC Press stream. It's my stream. It's a Griffin
Whoa.
stream. Yeah. All
Griffin
right.
is amazing friends.
You're fucking right, man. Nah, it's Ryan Stegman's stream here tonight, everybody. You all know what's going on. Sketch sessions happening right now. He's drawn the one, the only SCARLET WITCH for no reason whatsoever this evening.
Is that true?
She's of no importance.
Of no importance. It's also a Griffin Eats stream. It's happening right now.
This brush is not holding ink, guys.
God damn it. This is a disaster.
Oh, fuck. Just scrap it. This one's garbage.
All right, we're canceling it. We'll see you guys next week, maybe.
Maybe I'll send the link out. Should I send the link out to some famous people?
Yeah.
By all means.
Who do you have? Ted Dance?
Ted's Dance.
What a reference. What a name. Here's some chains for Ryan from the Art Jedi. Appreciated.
Hello.
I'm sure,
Jedi.
Josh.
Did I say Ted Dance?
Ethan
I think I
and
mixed Ted Danson and Charles Dance.
You did, but I like Ted Dance.
Yeah. that
Ted
sounds
Dance
kinda
could be
sweet.
good.
Yeah.
I think I meant Charles Dance. I don't think any of them will be joining us on the show.
We're moving past the bit, Ethan, because Elliot is here saying Supple Boys,
Supple
time,
Boys Time
and
and
Ryan. And Ryan.
Very good. That's the new name of the show.
Supple Boys,
Supple Boys Time and Ryan.
And Ryan. Let's see. Here's one for the Supple Boys, but we have to share it, says Josh.
Okay.
Ah,
We
fuck.
can each take one.
That's fine, I guess. Yeah.
There's 2 chains on there.
Guys, we only have 17 people watching. Go fucking tweet about this.
Ah, shit, because Shirley will bring in the numbers.
Yeah. Let me let my 12 followers know that we're live.
Well,
And I'm sure half of them will come.
They didn't even show up for the wedding celebration.
they didn't.
They didn't. Nobody did.
Ethan got married, you guys.
Ethan
I
got
do.
married.
We got some chats about
Joe
it.
is
Thanks.
asking, Ethan got married? I've missed you so much.
I did
Yeah,
get married.
Ethan got married. So please, everyone, drop some chains in the chat for our
For the
newlywed.
institution of marriage. Other Ethan in the chat says congrats on the marriage, fellow Ethan. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
Next issue podcast. How was wedding?
Oh,
Wedding was good.
Wedding was good. Yeah. Griffin was there. Ryan
Was.
wasn't. I invited him. It's fine. But Griffin did a wonderful toast that I really appreciated. It was a
Was
great
he best
time. man? Yeah,
There
he was
were
best
no
man.
best men.
I asked you to be best.
We were
man,
all
so
best men.
technically you were. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was awesome. It was great. Tyler Janess says Ethan's married to who? Chip's wife.
Nice. Nice.
That's pretty
Tyler
good.
Janess was also there.
Tyler Janess was at my wedding. He
Yeah.
made it, and it was delightful. It was great having him there.
I drove Tyler to get some Taco Bell after. It was great.
That sounds awesome. I
Did
wish I
Tyler
could
get blackout drunk again?
Of course, as he always does.
He's an alcoholic.
How was
Um,
Morbius, though? Brandon's asking.
The important questions. So yeah, we finally saw Morbius. We didn't see it for my bachelor night the way that we intended. We watched it. What was that? Yesterday. We watched it remotely together,
Through completely legal means.
through completely legal means. But we're not going to tell you what they were. Fuck, that was bad. End of fucking review. That was really bad.
I disagree, Ethan. I know we both had a great time with it. You in particular.
Oh,
we
you took my
finished the
bit,
movie.
you son of a bitch.
We
No.
finished the movie, and you were like, I was expecting it to not be great, but I didn't know we'd be talking about the next great franchise here. Like, I
Yeah.
can see an easy 10, 20 years of Morbius films. This is
And
what
then
Ethan
you said a new Marvel legend has arrived.
Mhm. Well, when he came on screen, I was like, oh my God. He's a new
He's
Marvel
arrived.
legend has arrived. Oh my
Ryan, you still haven't seen Morbius, have you?
No, but I do have news.
Oh, please. Morbi
It's going to
news.
please Griffin.
God. Let's go, Leto.
Let's go.
Me specifically.
I
Yes.
saw Sonic 2 in the theater.
Oh shit! I
Dang
watched
it.
I watched the first 10 minutes the other day, and I was like, "This is pretty fun. I'm gonna finish this and then make Griffin do a podcast about it."
God damn it.
How'd you like it, Ryan?
It is. It's got a lot of heart. There was about it was over 2 hours long.
It's too long.
Holy shit! Really?
That's insane.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did decide in the last 20 minutes that I was going to allow myself to go to sleep.
Okay,
Because
yeah, that works.
I couldn't handle it anymore. Once I realized, I was like, looked at the clock. I was like, this movie's over, and I was like, there's 20 more minutes.
We had the exact
Okay.
opposite experience with Morbius because Morbius is just
Holy
a
shit.
brisk hour and a half.
Oh, it's so
And,
nice. It's so
and
mercifully
literally,
short.
we
I
just
can't even
kept-
be too mad about how bad the movie is because it was just like done in
It
a
was
blink.
so fast. We kept going like, "Oh, he's gone full Morbius," and we're 10 minutes in, and then we kept checking the clock, and we were like, "Is there gonna be a final battle? Because there are 4 minutes left of this movie." It was insane.
It was awesome.
It was
It
awesome.
was awesome. And if you're wondering how we watched it together, but remotely, legally, it's because we FaceTimed each other during the film, which we saw
were in
in
the theater.
theaters.
That's right. And we kept.
Is that true?
We had the phone on our faces, and we said, "Whoa, did you see that part?" And that's right.
This didn't happen.
This
I don't know.
happened. And you can't
There's no
prove
way.
otherwise.
You guys are scammers.
Joe's wondering what's worse, Morbius or Venom 2? Because he'll never see either.
I'm
of
gonna be
them.
honest. I said after the movie that I thought Morbius made Venom look brilliant.
But we're not talking Venom. We're talking Let There Be Carnage.
I
Specifically.
know, and Let There Be Carnage is considerably better than Venom.
I don't know.
I know,
If
no, it
that's
definitely
true.
is because Venom 2.
Oh, it definitely is.
It definitely is
Definitively.
because they're equally dumb, but 2 is having more fun with itself than 1, and that alone makes it considerably better. Like, because 1 is so serious and takes like an hour for him to become Venom, and it's so grim for a minute. And whereas 2 is just like, I don't know, fuck it. They're kind of in a relationship.
There was something that we really liked. Not only did they decide to make both Morbius and Venom jumpy guys, like they're both just
They're
jumping
big jumpy
around the
guys.
city, but also a bit we love about Venom is how they're like, Eddie Brock, god damn it, you're the best fucking reporter in the
You're the
world.
greatest reporter this world has ever seen.
And they do the
But
same thing
you're
with
too
Morbius.
good. You're too good.
Get
and you're
out of my
fired.
fucking office.
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't you dare come back.
That's
But
right.
Morbius are like, we have to give this award to Dr. Michael Morbius, who has saved the most lives of anybody ever, and he's saved considerably more lives than penicillin.
They
Fucking
literally get
bitch.
because he has to. He can't just be a doctor. He has to be the greatest doctor who ever
best
lived.
one ever.
That's the Sonyverse. So we can't wait for Kraven the Hunter, where he's
Oh
going
my
to be
God.
like he's going to be like the most successful big game hunter there's ever been, and he's a jumpy guy around the city because he's going to be on jungle drugs, and so Morbius and Venom and Kraven, they're all going to be jumpy guys around the city, and they're all just going to jump onto the same building at once and do the Spider-Man point because they're all 3 jumpy guys. It's going to be awesome.
They should hire you to write it. I mean,
They should.
that
I
was
know.
the whole idea.
It's
The
going to be
Sinister
like
Six movie, sans
Sinister
Spider-Man.
6, Let There Be Jumpy Guys.
I got a really good comment here from Meshelica Rocks, which is just simply supple.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Same page.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I
don't wanna let
particularly
all
enjoyed, quote, Bat Radar.
Bat radar.
says
That part's even
John
funnier
Iger.
than it was in the trailer because he says in the movie, what does he say? He's
He
like,
says, I've got
developed
echolocation, or
AKA
a sort of bat radar
Bat
for the
radar.
uninitiated.
Yeah, incredible.
I.e., some studio exec was like, what the fuck is echolocation? And someone's like, it's like a bat radar. And they're like, well, put that in the fucking movie. I have no idea what the hell anyone's
Somebody
talking
get some
about.
ADR of Leto saying Bat Radar.
God damn, the movie got to that level of stupid.
It's incredible.
Like third grade science stupid.
I don't want to let these comments get buried. Iker said, good job marrying. Thank you, Iker. Joseph Noel gave me some wedding chains. Appreciate it.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Next issue podcast said Matt Smith dancing, highlight of the movie.
I
If
mean,
you're talking about that
easily.
bit when he's doing the clothes try on thing and he's got the vampire face, literally like my hand was like over my mouth in that scene. That's that fucking movie. I've
awesome.
actually been thinking
That's
about
awesome.
it a lot since we watched it. Tyler Janess says that movie had me on the Floorbius.
Very nice.
Very
nice.
good.
He's drunk again.
Hank Barajas says, hey, tell Ryan I said what's up.
What up?
Hank, We should get Hank on the stream. I'm gonna message you tweet you the link.
There you go.
There you go. Scoot's going to be seeing Doctor Strange in under 2 hours. That's awesome. I'm not going to get to see it for a couple days, but I'm excited. I hope you have fun. Style Manta says, "Yeah, Ryan knows me too."
Me too. We all know Ryan Stegman.
We all know Ryan. He's everyone's best friend.
Bat Radars is a 30 seconds to Mars cover.
Okay. Move the Car Style says, that's how you rate the film, but how did you rate the Leto?
Oh,
I mean, listen, his commitment to limping around that set
was probably really in poor taste.
Yeah, in poor taste.
Again, best part is when he comes out of the helicopter on crutches and the first thing someone says is, "Oh my god, do you need a doctor?" And it's like, one, how did you get this far without knowing that the man you were flying to this remote island in Costa Rica was a doctor?
And also, apparently, he's the greatest doctor in the world.
Exactly.
So
And two, just because someone's using crutches because they've probably already been to a doctor at some point and have something going on that they need to use crutches, and it's fine. There's nothing weird or wrong about using crutches or mobility aids. But this guy saw it and was like, "Holy shit, are you okay?
God. This guy's fucked up."
That's not how you're supposed to walk. Yeah, Also, just real quick, John J. Hill says, FYI, Substack is having issues right now. We'll post the link ASAP. So anybody have trouble getting in.
Oh, yeah. It's a solo stream. Just like the good
solo stream.
You drop questions in the chat, everybody.
Drop all your questions.
Anything you got about... Ryan, did you watch Moon Knight yet?
Watched the first two.
What did you think?
I really liked the first one. The second one was okay.
Agreed.
Hot take.
I like Oscar Isaac a lot.
He's amazing. We were just talking about this because we watched the finale. For me, episode 1 was my favorite episode, and then 2 and 3 kind of lost me a little bit, and then it just kind of builds up from there. And then I thought the finale was really good.
Yeah,
I had a bunch of neighborhood kids over watching it, and so that made it more fun.
That's cool.
They got a kick out
of it. The boys had their friends come over, and
nice.
They asked me questions like I know every single thing about Marvel that's ever existed.
And you have to play that role. You have to.
That's what my wife's family does. They ask me for behind the scenes movie facts, and I'm like, all right, well, I do know this, but
I am a huge fucking nerd.
But... Ethan appreciated Jumpy Guys. I'm glad because that's all you're getting from Sony for the next several years. Apparently during the wedding, Griffin asked my little brother what he thought of Moon Knight, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not allowed to watch it." And so Griffin went over to my dad and was like, "You gotta let him watch Moon Knight."
Come on now, man.
Come on.
I literally looked right at him and was like, "Why not?" Why?
And how did your dad react to that?
I don't know.
He was like, I don't know.
Nah.
Like, we're not gonna get into it.
Oh my god.
The link must be out.
There are 3 supples now.
Hello.
Tyler, Ethan, Steak, Janess.
Remember steak? You made a steak once.
I did?
Yeah. When? Remember your father-in-law doing like a huge speech about the steak?
The steak thing. Okay, yeah. It's a reference. Yeah, okay, I love it. I appreciate it.
This was an in-joke to the wedding that you weren't at, Ryan. You wouldn't get it. You weren't there.
Ryan,
I wasn't
invited. The worst. You're the worst comics dad in the world. You were supposed to give me away at the ceremony.
Awesome. Did you guys keep looking at the door, like hoping I would walk in?
Yeah, I was like, I just kept holding out hope.
And it said, for Ryan Stegman, and it was empty that whole night. It was devastating.
Right. I just kept holding out hope. I was like, I think when he said he wasn't coming, he was joking. I think he'll be here any minute. And then I was cripplingly disappointed, and it kind of ruined the whole thing.
Before you read your vow, wedding... 1 second. Let's just give him a little more time.
Yeah.
Aaron's dad at our wedding kept not telling us for sure if he was coming or not. He just be like, I don't know, we'll see.
So that kind of happened because I had an aunt and uncle who said they weren't coming, and then the day before the wedding, at like 6 a.m. They texted me and said, "We're driving up. We're in the middle of Nevada. We will be there." And I was like, well, fuck, because we've arranged everything very particularly. So we had to rearrange seating and get more food ordered and everything. And then they texted me like the morning of the wedding and we're like, never mind.
That's awesome.
It was awesome.
That's pretty good. Tyler, I'm glad you got home okay. It seems your plane didn't crash.
Yeah. That was
Very
a
nice.
long flight where like I lost power to my headphones like halfway through. So I'm like,
Oh, fuck.
shit, I can't watch like, Abbott Elementary episodes.
We got
I've
some
been
more
hearing about
folks
that.
here.
That sounds good.
Good show.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Michalika, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
And Abigail is here.
Hey,
Michalika,
How's it going, guys?
is this your first time joining us on stream?
Yes, my
Well,
first.
Yes.
We're glad to have you.
We love it when first timers show up.
I wanted to make sure I can hang out with Abigail. Hi, Abigail.
Yeah.
well, I'm only here for a couple of minutes because I actually have to bail in a few.
Brutal.
So
Gotcha,
I'm just
got
gonna
you.
say congrats on the wedding, Ethan.
Thank you. I appreciate
And
it.
I got my One Punch Man sketch on
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome.
Wonderful. See,
That's
this is
framed
proof
and
that we
everything.
really do send these out, everybody.
They do come out, and they will be coming out faster than you've ever thought they could in the
But-
movie year.
But yeah, I have to leave the house now to go see Doctor Strange.
Very
Oh,
nice.
sweet. Well, have fun. Thanks
I
for
knew
coming in
there
for
had
a
to be a
minute.
good reason.
Thanks for making
All right.
time for us and stopping by, and have a great time
Yeah.
at the show, all right?
All right,
All right.
thanks.
See
Bye.
you later.
Bye.
Hi, Abigail.
Well, thanks so much for joining us for the first time, and also anybody who's on the fence, join us. We won't. We love it.
come
we love
on.
meeting new friends.
Yeah, if you've never been on, join. I
We're
do just
incredibly kind and welcoming.
very quickly have to highlight this comment from Olivier Blancpain, who it's some eyeball emojis. Of course,
And
He's-
Everything Everywhere All at Once fan.
he's right. He's very right.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm glad,
Michalika, tell us
I'm
about
glad you
yourself.
took the time for that.
Michalika, yes.
Where
What's
are,
up?
where are you from?
I am from San Francisco Bay Area, Northern California.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Very nice.
And-
I do love it up there.
yeah, this is the only time I can actually take off from work because since I'm 3 hours behind you all, it's like,
Mhm.
I should be at work. But I took the week off because if I didn't, I would be losing my PTO. So here I am.
Take advantage of
And-
that stuff. Yeah. Mhm.
So I'm like really nervous because I love watching you guys, and this is the first time I've been on any
Mhm.
type of like live stream, like outside of my friends and all.
Sure.
Right.
So and I know Tyler because Tyler, I'm also on Snyder's Best Jacket team.
Oh, very
good.
cool. Very cool.
So I was watching, just was it last night? I can't even remember.
Yeah,
was it last night?
Yeah. Will Dennis was
With
on
Will
the,
Dennis on pitching.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah.
Very
And I
cool.
finished watching the 6-part series of I forgot what y'all
Bad
called
Kids?
it, but the Bad Kids. Thank you.
Oh,
Mhm.
I
great.
just finished
Yeah.
watching that. So I'm
Yeah.
I'm like not into comics like when I was a kid. I just started reading comics probably about 3 years ago.
Wow. Very cool.
And but my husband actually, had like comics when he was a kid. And I have like this like group of friends that I like, hang out with, and I've been reading everything from DC to Marvel to Boom to Aftershock to Image to like everything. And I really, really enjoy like Ryan and Donnie and you guys because everything that you write and your art is like what reflects me. So that's why I
That's awesome.
joined the Substack. And same thing with Scott Snyder, his writing too, with everything horror based is also
Mhm.
me. So I really love the Substack platform.
Mhm.
And every
Mhm.
time I go and meet friends or go to signings, I promote it as much as I can. And
Awesome.
so glad to be here.
That's
Well,
great.
we
Thank
are,
you so much.
we're really excited to have you with
Absolutely.
us as well. Thank you for joining us. And
Thanks.
you picked a good one to join because we do have a special guest here in the form of Mr. Charles
Yes.
Soule.
Oh, it's the Soul Train.
How's it
Choo
going?
choo.
Choo choo, it's the Soul Train.
Last time I was on this show, it was too cold to be outside, but now look.
It's
Oh,
beautiful.
shit.
It's beautiful.
Very good.
Yes, it is. The trees are out,
missing-
there's leaves, there's everything.
We
How are
do
things
need
where you
the-
guys are? Also nice?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't know. It's like 40 and overcast right now. But wait, Ethan, shut the fuck up. It's nice all the time where you live.
It's a little hot, you know.
Oh,
It's there's this disgusting breeze blowing through. It's
Sure.
Tumbleweeds.
A breeze in Arizona is a fucking blessing, and you know it.
I know.
Charles, yesterday, of course, May the 4th. Today, Revenge of the 5th.
Fifth,
Are you
that's
doing
true.
anything today, yesterday? What did you do to celebrate?
I had every week or so, I have a big meeting with all the Marvel Star Wars folks over Zoom. So we did that, and we I don't know, we told some fun stories about Star Wars and reminisced about Star Wars. I don't know, whatever. We talked about stories we're going to be writing. So I didn't really do that much. I took a cool photograph of myself with a lightsaber and posted it on Instagram and Twitter, which meant a lot to me because I did that for the fans. You know, I gave them that, which felt good.
And we loved it. We loved it, Charles.
Yeah.
We ate it up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, whatever. It's kind of a made up holiday. My version of Star Wars holiday is going to be at Celebration at the end of the month, which I'm super excited for.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Am I going to see any of you folks there? You think?
Anyone in the chat going to Celebration? I unfortunately can't this year, which is a big bummer.
Every year I want to go, and every year
We'll go next year. As long as it's in America, I'll be at it.
Maybe there was more
Going to have Ewan McGregor's going to be there. Palpatine's going to be there.
Oh, man.
Everybody's going to be there.
It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be
Yeah,
sweet.
pretty cool.
If you are a Star Wars fan and you have the time and resources to go to Star Wars Celebration, but you haven't been sure if you want to, you absolutely should. Because it's just awesome to be, Comic-Con, of course, it's like Comic-Con, but it's only Star Wars. And, Comic-Con's always really fun. But when you go for something like Celebration, where it's all about specifically Star Wars, you know that everybody in that room fucking loves Star Wars. And so when you get in there and you feel the force.
It's like being here where you know that everybody fucking loves Ryan Stegman.
Absolutely. There he is.
There he is.
Oh my
look,
god.
he's
Oh my god. We love him. We love him. Charles, you do have a pretty big issue of the main Star Wars title coming out next month in the form of Star Wars 25.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a cool one.
Yeah, that's quite exciting.
Yeah, I've been writing Star Wars for Marvel for a long time, so that is my 100th script that I wrote for them.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
So, which is in the modern era is far and away the record in terms of anybody who's written Star Wars stuff. There was a fella, maybe John Ostrander, I could be wrong, who wrote a ton back in the sort of the early Marvel era and for Dark Horse and so on. But I think even then I might still have it. But regardless, it's not a competition. It's all just about the fans.
Absolutely.
As stories that are as amazing as possible. But for that one, for Star Wars 25, since it is my 100th, Marvel was willing to do something a little different. So I'm in the issue. I'm revisiting old titles that I did and doing sort of like a 5-page story about Darth Vader, even though I'm not writing a Darth Vader book right now, and a 5-page story about
That's awesome.
Poe Dameron, even though I'm not doing Poe Dameron right now, and so on. And the great thing was that the artists who I worked on those stories with originally, who are all super famous and super busy, agreed to come back and draw those. We got the band back together for all of these different stories. So it feels really good to be able to work with them again. And I just locked it. Last week. I don't know. Time is weird as always, but I just sent it all in, and it all looks fabulous. So I'm really.
That's awesome.
It just feels good. It's like a milestone. So
That's really exciting.
Congrats, man.
Charles, I completed a Star Wars cover this week, and I'm happy to report that Lucasfilm did not have very many notes.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Was it for Star Wars proper or one of the subsidiary titles?
I can't say what it's for yet. I'll text you
Just
about
text me later. Just text. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
It's
it. Oh, your internet
Charles.
as usual.
Hey, Chip.
Yep.
Hey, Chip.
How's it going?
Yep. You
Coming
living in your
that's
car
good.
again? Living in your car again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Things aren't going well. Did I ever tell you my Star Wars cover story?
Mm-mm.
I did. I did one. I guess my first Star Wars cover which was when Marvel did the month where they did like a variance where it was every scene from A New Hope, and everyone got to do like one of the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I asked if I could do the special edition Jabba the Hutt scene.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do it with the guy who's dressed with the fur, and Lucasfilm said no. So I did like Han and Jabba, and I'm just like, I knew there was a thing that Lucasfilm buys the original art from like Star Wars stuff. Like they've got, I mean, Charles would know better than I would. They've got like a room full of like
George Lucas does it. It's not Lucasfilm. George does it himself.
Is that true?
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. So they have like right of first refusal on the artwork.
Mm-hmm.
So I did this traditionally. I almost never do work traditionally, and I did it brush and ink. And after getting many rounds of notes telling me to make Harrison Ford look more like Harrison Ford, I finished it, and I'm like, all right, this is my chance to cash out. I can retire off of this cover.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, how much for the cover? And I said $4,000. And I don't think I've ever sold a cover for more than $200.
Mm-hmm.
So I said $4,000, and I got an email back that said no.
Uh-huh.
So here's the catch. Once you decide on that price, and you offer to them for that price, legally I cannot sell that cover for anything less than $4,000. Or else
Really?
Lucasfilm would be like, "What are you doing? Like we'll sue you to death, right, Charles? That's the thing, right?
Well, you know what? I think this could be our newest case, Chip. I think this could be our newest legal adventure together, and I think we can make something good happen.
Well, you tell me if I did the right thing here. So I donated the cover to charity,
Mm-hmm.
and got a tax receipt for $4,000. Is that bad? Did I break the law?
This is great. I love this. So you had a benefit of $1,000, but you also had a loss of $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
what you really should do, here's my legal advice, is you declare the $1,000 charitable donation, and you assign yourself a $3,000 loss against your income for that year. So, you win-win-win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's interesting. Because I donated it, said it was $4,000. I think it sold for $300.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought that just meant that I could just do whatever I want with the $3,700.
Are there any more?
And
are there any
the
more ways that
government
you could?
paid me back.
Right.
So I bought some stuff I shouldn't talk about here, but I spent that money, and I just took it off of my taxes.
No, this is
Can I
great.
tell you what I did when I did my first Star Wars cover?
Mhm.
Sold it immediately upon finishing it.
Mhm.
Then found out about this thing, and then so they asked me how much it was, to buy it, and I just was like, $10,000, so that they would say no, and then they passed, and then that person just got to keep it.
Chip, are there any other ways in which you think you might have broken the law that Charles could confirm or deny?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this isn't a public broadcasting, right? This is just us.
No, this is just for us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes Rich Johnson is on here.
Not right now.
But not right now.
Doesn't-
It's fine. Jeez, I mean, in relation to Star Wars, there's been a few.
Okay.
We're listening.
We're waiting. Yeah.
I don't think I should.
Okay.
Well, that's fine.
It's not that I don't trust you.
Yeah.
But like your nickname is the Supple Boys, which while it doesn't necessarily mean you're untrustworthy, it leans toward that.
You know what it does? It suggests a certain moral flexibility, doesn't it?
I don't know about that. I think it's just a body positive nickname. You know what I mean? Like it's sort of a progressive, like sort of self-love kind of thing.
Well,
true, but you're men.
That's true.
So by calling yourself boys on the internet, it would lead one to believe that you are pretending to be young to attract
but the explanation
people.
The explanation for that is that all of our associates are very, very old men.
Okay.
So comparatively, we are boys
compared to people like you guys.
Okay, we're gonna start with Charles, and then we're gonna work around the room.
Yep.
Including, we're going to all give, any of us that are married are going to give Ethan marriage advice.
Oh, please. Yes. All right.
Last week.
I got married last week. Lay it on me. What do you got?
Starting with Charles Soule.
I don't know. Get a good lawyer. That's my advice for every situation. And
What's
it
your
certainly
rate?
Applies here. Oh no. Listen. You absolutely cannot afford me.
Okay.
Absolutely not, for sure.
Okay.
But there might be other good ones. Not as good as me, but you can't afford it. I said. But get one immediately. You're going to need one badly.
Okay.
All right. He was really sure about that. Okay. Who's next?
To the point. Let's go, Chip.
Oh, I mean, I guess my biggest bit of advice would be to spend the extra money, get a bigger car.
Yes.
You are going to need that car for yourself. When your wife is not happy with you at all, so spend the extra Substack money that Ryan's paying you on a car.
Do you have any recommendations?
Yeah,
maybe like a Winnebago.
A Winnebago.
Yeah, I mean, I would say like a van, but because your nickname is Supple Boy,
Supple Boys.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't.
that's true.
I wouldn't do that. You can't be married and call yourself Supple Boy. You can't.
Okay, can I tell you though? It's like you're talking about it, right? It's like all press is good press, right? Like it's like
not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
I am deep into the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, and all press is not good press.
I don't know if that's related. I think.
Remember when Jared from Subway was getting a bunch of press?
Yeah, he got a lot of press.
Right.
Chip, I'm imagining that your wife is like sitting on the porch. You're in the driveway right now, and she's just like sitting there and looking at you with her arms folded on the rocking chair, right?
She has not looked at me in a very long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, good luck.
You
man.
told me that
she can get worked out.
She was kissing another guy and staring at you last night. Is what you said.
Is that true?
No. I mean, like she was staring at her phone.
Oh,
okay.
And I was on the other end of the phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were on FaceTime.
Yeah, it was on FaceTime because she was at the bar. There's only one bar here on the island.
Yeah.
And I was at home with a sick cat, and plus she's having fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. I think it's your turn, Ryan. What is your marriage advice?
Yeah.
My advice, let's see. If you have built-in shelves put in your office, and your wife says she's going to paint them, don't suggest that maybe you should get a professional painter to do them.
Okay.
You
That's
got some
interesting.
really, really strong advice here. Like, I mean, it really covers all possible situations.
Yeah.
You're squared away, man. You're squared away.
I feel like I have a sort of a compass now moving forward. Ryan, though, what if my office is more so just a desk pushed against a wall in my living room?
Then I guess just make more money.
Okay, no, yeah. So make more money, but also spend extra money on a bigger car, and also spend more money on a lawyer.
Of course.
I'll say this:
Okay.
the best thing I did as a married man is make more money.
Okay.
Well, then
on it.
we should. I guess we can start. Ryan, could we have a race?
Yeah, we'll go to our boss about it.
Ryan, I have some questions about your wife and the shelves.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
How did you phrase it? I feel like there's a way to sell that and be like, no, honey, your time is too valuable. I want you to be able to do the things that you love. We should just hire a professional to do this so you can pursue your passions, which probably are not painting your shelves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. So we talked about this a little. The issue was, I said, she said she was going to paint them, and then it wasn't happening. And then, so she was taking it two negative ways, as in one negative way being, I'm mad that she's not painting them. And the other negative way in that I didn't think she would do a good job. But neither of those were the thing. What I meant to say was what you said, but it just came out as, should I just hire somebody to do this? And then, didn't go well.
Yeah.
But they're painted.
No.
Got the job done.
They look nice. Can you give us a close up of that?
No. Nope.
It's,
But
you don't know how to-
it's just all our books, Chip. It's just books by us. That's all that's up there for sure.
That's kind of what I was getting at. Yeah, it'd be nice to see for sure. But
Right.
There is a Daredevil book, but it's not by either of you. It's by Frank Miller.
Then it's garbage. There's only been two
true.
Daredevil writers.
Interesting.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm not very familiar.
Ryan, Henry is here in the stream with us. What's up, Henry?
Hey.
Good to have you with us, man.
Thanks for joining us.
No, thank you. I love watching via what is it, TikTok or Twitch?
Twitch. We're on Twitch.
Oh yeah, we're on Twitch. I forgot we were on Twitch still.
We are.
Yeah.
I've never checked the stats on there.
But TikTok could be the next avenue.
What if we had 1 billion followers on Twitch and we just never looked at it?
We're actually Twitch famous.
Henry, or you go by Hank, right?
I go by whatever you want to call me.
Ooh.
All right, we met at Megan Donnie's wife's 40th birthday party, and he's an awesome comic creator himself.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
That's awesome, man.
So,
Welcome.
Thanos,
and we both found out that
too.
we both worked at
What's
Top
up, everybody?
Cow for a period of time.
Nice.
Yeah, we both played solitary on the clock.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, what do you think
Ryan.
Ethan and I are doing during the streams? It's just solitaire
That's right.
the
Just
whole
solitaire.
time, actually. A lot of
Ryan,
questions.
I came on this stream today to plug my next thing, and no one has asked me about it. It's very frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Hey guys, I just
Is it
want
number
to
44?
Hey guys, I just want to shout out Public Domain. It's out in June on Substack, and then July Batman 125. It's going to burn up the sales chart. It's going to blow some minds. And then right after that, Daredevil number 1, doing it again. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. That's what I got to plug right now. Thanks.
Okay.
So you just got to get in there, Charles.
well, you know
Yeah.
what? Chip's gonna feel bad.
New Burn is still continuing from Image. I just need you to know that New Burn is going strong. All nighter from Comixology, just killing it. I got the Marvel thing. I can't talk about it. I know you want to hear about it, but I can't talk about it.
The projects I came here to plug were in fact Public Domain, New Burn, Daredevil 1, and
Very cool.
You got to have a little faith, Chip, every once in a while. Those are great books,
Oh, I knew you were going to plug them. I wanted to save you the trouble.
Yes, well, that you're very kind
I
and
care.
considerate. Yeah. Actually, I do have a book coming out next week. It's called 8 Billion Genies. It's coming out from Image. It's very cool. Ryan Brown is drawing it. I think he's been on this this thing before.
This thing.
You could say generational event, like once in a lifetime.
Sure.
Generational event.
It
Yeah.
happens every week. Anyway, so it's the premise of the book, the comic, it's 8 issues, is that everyone on Earth gets a genie at exactly the same moment in one wish. And then it's what happens next. And it's very exciting. We've been having a lot of fun discussions about it over the last few weeks, which is cool. And I would like you all to get it. It's from Image. It's at least as good as all those books I plugged for Chip. It's very cool. I think
Awesome.
Chip, have you read it? Have you looked at it?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you know, all sarcasm and snark aside, it's amazing. Charles made me very angry when he first told me the idea, and then when I read it, I got even angrier because the execution was top level. I think it's one of his best books. I think it's super fun. Ryan Brown kills it as always.
Mhm.
I highly recommend it. Everyone check it out.
Well, how about that?
Sorry, that's just how I feel.
Wow.
Chip,
You know,
the car
I
man,
don't,
Zdarsky.
I don't understand why your wife kicked you out after all.
Oh, I told her I was getting professionals to paint their shelves.
Big mistake.
Classic mistake.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
What's the potato museum, by
Well-
the way?
Oh, okay. I'm glad you asked. The Potato Museum is in Prince Edward Island, and it is amazing. You learn so much about potatoes. I know my favorite part. I'm sure I've mentioned it on this once in a lifetime live stream before. Is there's a hallway with just lined with little tiny coffins, and it's the enemies of the potatoes, and it's just potatoes in these tiny coffins, ruined by various diseases. And it's terrifying.
I
It's
thought
really
you were gonna say with coffins for like Irish babies or something.
Jesus Christ, Charles.
Look,
Wow.
that's what I thought.
I
You
mean,
were gonna...
I call potatoes Irish babies, so that does make sense.
Yes, that's true. That is. You have said that so many times. You guys want some Irish baby fries? You'll say that when we're out at the restaurants.
Charles, I've got a question for you. Recently on Twitter, you made an announcement that you have a new gig, which I believe it said creative consultant at Lucasfilm, a place that I tried to grift. Tell us a bit more about that. What does that job entail? What's if you can talk about it, that is.
Sure. Thank you for pointing that out, Chip. I appreciate it. From time to time, Star Wars calls me and Star Wars says, "How can we be better?" And I say, "Hey guys, let's get into it." And so that's basically the job. It's a cool gig. I like it. Star Wars is complicated to talk to. Complicated people, of course. But I like it. I've always liked it, and so it's nice to be at a place where my voice gets heard a little bit more loudly. Let's put it that way.
Congrats.
Let me tell you something, Chip. If that whole cover fiasco had happened when I had this gig, I could have made it. I could have gotten it through. Could have gotten your $4,000.
Fuck. Damn it.
Sorry.
That would have made all the difference.
Yep.
Do you consider yourself the Kevin Feige of Star Wars?
Yes, I do. Of course, I do.
Okay.
Just checking.
Yep.
Yeah.
For a long time, I felt that way, and now it's nice that Lucasfilm sees it the same way.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well,
cool. I have a Lucasfilm email address and everything.
Cool. I'm very interested as to why the Supple Boys kept my face up for your whole answer.
I don't know.
Because they're bad at their job.
Yeah,
They're just fucking terrible at their jobs.
You're not going to get that.
Well, so we are down a Supple boy. Griffin has disappeared mid conversation. He did warn us that he would have to go. But it's just up to me now, and for me, Chip. I don't know. I just think you're kind of stealing the attention. I think everybody wants to be looking at you right now.
Listen,
but if it makes you uncomfortable, we'll put Ryan back.
Before the show started, Griffin said these exact words. I have to leave 40 minutes in because I've scheduled sex tonight.
That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Why would you say that?
That's what I heard.
That's
He
not
looks
what
like
he
he
said.
schedules sex. Like
He only gets the one a month, so this is important for him.
Oh my god! I wanted to highlight this point. We always have comments from the Art Jedi. We know and love the Art Jedi, and I wanted to point out this comment because back when we were saying Ryan is everyone's best friend, Art Jedi said Ryan is a way better friend than anyone at my school, which made me think that maybe he's at school saying, "No, guys, I really am friends with Ryan Stegman. Sometimes I go to the bathroom and talk to him on StreamYard, and then they shove him in a locker because they don't believe him."
Well, I thought they were
So-
going to shove him in the locker because they're like, who the fuck is Ryan?
So thanks, Art Jedi. Let me ask you this, Michelica, since you are a new friend, you haven't been here before. Did you have any questions for any of the stars that we have lined up for this stream?
Actually, yes. Chip, I'm actually one of your Substack subscribers. I signed up annually. And you showing up on Stegman's, live stream sketch session has totally made my day, because I absolutely adore you, as I adore all of you. But I totally adore you, Chip. And
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm very nervous because it's like the first time I'm interacting with like these comic greats on like the internet. And so,
Well, first of all, I am a broken man sitting in a car.
Yeah, drinking and driving.
The stakes have never been lower, Michelica.
Who can't even get George Lucas to cough up $4,000 measly dollars for a bad cover. So don't be nervous, because I'm a piece of shit.
Yep.
It's refreshing. It's refreshing that you say that, because often people email us and they say, "Can you please stop letting Chip drop into the live streams? It ruins them." And so we it's great to hear that somebody's enjoying it, because we've tried to stop this and it's proven impossible. So I'm glad you're having a good time.
Chip, one time,
so funny.
Chip, one time a friend of mine lit George Lucas's house on fire accidentally, and then they had to get the repair people in to fix it, and the bill was going to be $1 million. It's it's a crazy house, right? $1 million, and my friend felt really bad, and George Lucas was like, "What's $1 million here or there?" That's literally the quote. Wow. So, and yet he couldn't pop up $4,000 for your cover. I thought you might like that story.
Yeah, no, it's a great story, relevant to the conversation, and really puts me in my place. So you checked all the boxes there with that story. Have you ever met George Lucas?
I've not met George Lucas. I've been in his house a bunch of times, which is weird, I realize. But I have not.
And he wasn't there? And he wasn't there?
Were you invited?
There. He was. I was invited. Absolutely.
Okay, break it. Little B&E.
I played his piano, which was cool.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah. It's neat when you go in the entryway. There's like a glass case on either side of it. There's like all this, like the Holy Grail is in there, which is neat. Indiana Jones's whip is in there. It's pretty cool.
Wow,
that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yes.
We have another comment.
George Lucas had a cameo in like a nuclear waste documentary for some reason. You found this online. There's like a documentary that someone made on nuclear waste, and there's like passerbys in the street, and one of them is just George Lucas. He looks at the camera for a second, he just walks inside a building.
I've seen that clip.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We have another comment from Art Jedi that says Charles Soule is the coolest man on the planet, other than Ryan. Huge congrats.
Thank you, Art Jedi.
Other than Ryan, though, I don't like. Other than, well, you know what? I understand that Ryan has been a really good friend to you, so I will let that go. That's okay.
Maybe he meant coldest, because I live in Michigan.
I wonder where I rank. I wonder where I rank. That's all I'm saying. I wonder.
Art Jedi, let us know, where does Chip rank on the list of coolest men on the planet?
Charles, I've never been in George Lucas's house, and I've never done anything quite that cool, but I once stayed in Leah Thompson's guest house, and the guest house is just filled with like Back to the Future posters and screenplays and all sorts of weird stuff, and that was as close as I got to like a cool
Did this come from the
home.
Howard the Duck stuff?
Yeah, because I put Howard the Duck, or I put Leah Thompson in Howard the Duck, so she had to sign a bunch of releases for that. And then she met the artist Okanonis at a convention. He gave her some art, and that was really sweet, and I was really jealous. And then she got my phone number. She just called me, and she wanted to pitch Marvel a new Howard the Duck movie, and she wanted to know if I would help her write it. And I'm just like, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, so I mean, I wrote up a full pitch, and Joe and I made key art for a presentation. I flew to LA, and I finished the pitch with her on her like wild ranch, which is like in LA. I don't know how that's possible to have a ranch in LA, but I don't really understand geography. And yeah, she put me up in the guest house, which was just very surreal. She was just kind of, it was a small little place, and like I met her like in the evening, and like she just like kind of like lounged on my bed while I was at the desk kind of typing away, and I'm just like, this is like, if I was 10 years old again, I would die of embarrassment or joy. I couldn't tell which. Yeah, and like it was just all these like fun, weird artifacts of like her career. Which was a lot of fun. And then we went and we pitched to Marvel, and they really liked it. But then they looked at me and they're like, "So what are you doing here?" I told them my credentials and stuff, and I was answering a bunch of questions about like Infinity Stones and things. And they're like, "So do you want to like? Are you here because you want to write the movie?" I'm like, "No." And they're like, well, "What do you want to do in the movie?" I'm like, "No, nothing. I'm just happy to be here." I think I might have been the only person to ever walk into the Marvel film offices with literally no goal in mind except to like just be there. Like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
You could play the duck.
You could play the duck.
Oh fuck. Shit, that would have been amazing.
Speaking of your career aspirations, Next Issue Podcast wants to know, why doesn't Chip write Star Wars comics?
Oh, I can. Well, go ahead.
Charles, you want to take that?
Yes.
It takes a certain level of skill.
Writing in Star Wars requires a certain willingness to accept the fact that you can't do whatever the fuck you want. And you have to bend a little bit to the creative needs of a gigantic, massive pop cultural franchise, which is something that Chip historically has been terrible at. So I think that's why Chip doesn't write Star Wars comics.
I'm a team player, but I was asked to write one Star Wars thing.
You told me the story. Yeah.
For a Star Wars anthology, and they're like, "We want you to do a Jar Jar comic." We think that'd be really fun and funny. And I just like, I started to think about it. I'm like, I don't think I can write. I can't write the words Misa. I can't type Misa and feel good. But I thought about it, and I said, "Here's my pitch. I'll only do this if I can kill Jar Jar." Like officially. And I think it was a pretty good story. It was set after Return of the Jedi, because in the novelizations, like Jar Jar actually kind of lived to be like a busker, I think. Like right. post Return of the Jedi. So I had a whole story where it was like he's a busker, but he's actually still working with the rebels. And during kind of Kylo Ren period, and Kylo Ren actually like kind of tracks him down, and he knows that Jar Jar knew Anakin, so he wants any information about dear old Darth Vader, and Jar Jar basically refuses, and Kylo Ren kills him. And I had a whole like kind of hero. I had a whole hero thing, lots of cool hero moments and stuff. And like he goes out in as a hero, redeemed. So I sent that to the Marvel offices. And I'm like, take it or leave it. Like, if I can't do this, if I can't kill him, then I'm just not gonna do the story. Sorry. They're like, okay, we get it. Like, it was sent along to Lucasfilm. It took forever. And I remember exactly like getting the notes back, and it was like, Chip, we're big fans here, which is probably a lie. This all sounds great. we have a few notes. 1, you can't kill Jar Jar. 2, you can't use Kylo Ren. 3, like all the notes are basically saying we don't want this story, even though they're like we love it, except for the story, the whole idea.
I will give you, if you ever find yourself in any position to deal with Lucasfilm again, Chip, I will give you a little bit of advice, which is, generally speaking, they do not respond well to ultimatums. Take it or leave it. First of all, the ultimatum was to Marvel. I didn't put the ultimatum in the pitch document. I'm stupid. I know I'm stupid. I'm not quite that stupid.
Every script Chip writes at the end, he just puts "take it or leave it."
Take it or leave it.
You want it or not? This
So
is it. I'm not changing the word.
The really unfortunate part is the fact that, like, I told Marvel this from the outset, but so much time had passed because it takes so long to get the notes back that when the notes came in, Marvel was like, all right, so I guess we got to come up with something else. And I'm just like, well, no, I'm out. Like, I told you that's a whole, like, I'm not going to do it if I can't do that. So sorry. But they already solicited me. And so like, the solicitation came out, Starsky on Jar Jar, this is Darsdar, like all the weird puns and things. And I just kind of kept my head down, and I just kind of let the issue just kind of like come out without me in it, and that was the end of my relationship with the Marvel Star Wars office.
Chip, you know what I'm going to do for you?
What?
Here's what I'm going to do for you. With my new role at Lucasfilm, I'm going to do that story. I'm going to do that story because I can get it paid.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm not going to credit you, okay? I'm just going to take it. But
Yeah.
You'll know that I stole it from you. Does that sound good?
All I've ever wanted was to give something to the Star Wars universe and not be compensated. So that's actually a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, I'm happy to make your dreams come true yet again.
Yet again.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Chip, you did a really good Star Wars story with Jason Lowe, and that was Star Wars Adventures. You did like a Jackson story.
Yeah, I mean that's mostly Jason. Like Jason's like a huge Star Wars fan. Like he like makes like custom figures and dioramas.
Yeah.
And he wanted to get into IDW and do Star Wars stuff. So I mean, I edited that. Like I can't even say that I really co-wrote it, even though my name's on it. There have been a couple times where like I've been a co-writer on a thing where really it's just me trying to help somebody in the door. Because I'm just that kind of guy. I'm absolutely lazy and I want to cash a check.
Do you want to do that with me and Griffin?
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's what Brian
No.
and Donnie said.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Oh, let's do a raffle.
Wait, we've got some people here that I think have never been on, possibly.
All right.
We're gonna get them in.
All right.
Say
We've
a
got
quick
Dustin and
hello.
Thanos.
Hi,
Hey, what's up?
guys. How's it going, everybody?
Chip and I need to stay for this part?
Yeah.
We do? Okay. Hey, guys.
We lost Dustin. He said he waved and then he just disappeared.
He's gone.
Oh, he's back. He's
Uh,
back. He's
what?
back. He's back. There he
I was going to say that's what happened to me last time, but that's because Ryan sicked Thor on my backyard.
is. Thanks for joining us, guys. Did you have any quick questions for Ryan, Charles, or Chip?
Yeah, what can you tell me about the next issue of Thor? That'd be great.
None of them write Thor though.
Well, I think they can tell him anything.
Tell
right?
me
I don't
whatever it
think
is,
anybody here is
even if
currently
it's a
working
lie.
on Thor. Oh, okay. Anybody can
Probably
make up
in it.
anything.
Yeah, he
Thor,
Hulk.
Thor and Hulk get in a fight.
Yeah. All
I
right.
think that's a safe call.
But that's the truth.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Mhm.
Oh, and Thor and Hulk get venomized.
Sure, why
What
not?
if the Hulk is in like a tag team match and his partner is Thanos, and then they bring in that hammer and he just like tags him in and just like, Hell in a Cell type situation on issue 3.
Honestly, I think we got
Perfect.
the next Donnie case right there.
That sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. The next
Ryan,
guy-
is it true that Thor's null is going to meet Hulk's null? Is that true?
I tried to make that happen. I put that forth
Great.
as an idea. I was like, oh, why doesn't Thor? Well, I was like, why doesn't Thor turn into Titan?
Well, and you've got like a Hulk null is Milk. Why wouldn't you just lean into that and call him Milk?
No.
Yeah, you got
Got
Null,
Nulk.
Nulk, and then Black Winter. Just make them all one villain.
Hey, I was just gonna say, I don't know why Ryan Michael isn't in the here, but apparently he didn't get the link. So something,
John
something
J.
went
Hill was
wrong with.
John J. Hill was saying something went wrong with the link. So apologies to anybody that had trouble with that. We'll try to make sure that's worked out for next time.
So the trick about the link is it's in the email title. If you looked at the title of the email, you could see the link. You could manually type it in.
That's good. Make them work for it. Yeah, I love it. Make them.
Yeah,
that's what you want to do.
I worked for it. That's why I'm here.
That's great. All right, Ryan, you ready to raffle this baby off?
No, I have a couple things. First, Hank, tell people what books you work on. We didn't get to talk.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I'm gonna blow you up.
Don't. Don't.
There you go.
Hi, I'm Henry.
Don't.
No, it's okay. Just put Chip up while I talk. I'm kidding.
Okay, I'll put Chip back up.
No. I'm Henry. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Chip. If we could do a samurai version of this. Thank you. I worked on a book called Helm Greycastle. La Voz Mayo Tata Rambo. It's out through Image Comics. And I shared a penis cookie with Chip once at Comic-Con.
Where was the hand gestures, Chip?
He did it. Yeah, there you go. That's it.
There we go.
That's me.
That's pretty
awesome.
good.
So everybody check out. What did you say the name of the book again?
Helm Greycastle and La Voz de Mayo Tata Rambo.
All right, everybody check those out.
Thanks, homie.
So, and then I also wanted to say that I'm going to do a Whatnot stream at 8:00.
That's right.
Where I'll be doing 5-minute sketches that you guys can buy, because I know that only one person wins these, and it's always Abigail. So, so hopefully we can get somebody else to win, and you can win it by just outbidding other people. Like Chip's going to come in there probably, and I mean he's going to put a lot of money down on these.
He has at least
$4,000 down.
It's like Ryan, you're doing this, and then you're doing all those drawings right after.
Mm-hmm.
You are the hardest.
I love my fans.
Well,
Can I just say this? Can I just say this? You are the hardest working man and doesn't want to do his work.
That's right. That's right.
I do my work also. It's amazing.
Wow.
Ryan also just recorded a bunch of shit before this, so he really is selfless. It's all about the fans with this guy.
Yeah.
All right. Any further plugs? Anything we got to get out of the way before we end this?
No, wait, Michelica.
Yeah.
Leave us with something new. What do you got?
Leave us with something. Yeah. Oh my God. Well, okay. So all of you guys here, I just wanted to know: are you all going to San Diego Comic-Con this year?
I will not be. I will be.
I'm a special guest, so yeah.
Only
Who's
Tyler
going?
Janess is confirmed, and then
I am going. Yeah.
Of the KLC team, that's right. And then Hank, you said you're going.
But Chip and Charles and Ryan, are you going to be at San Diego Comic-Con?
I'm not currently planning to. I love San Diego, but I'm not currently planning to. Let's put it that way. Maybe. Who knows?
Okay. The reason I'm asking is because the last time I went to SDCC was actually the first and last time was 2009, and now I have an opportunity to go this year. So I wanted to know if any of you guys were going to go. But
yeah,
and same with Donnie. Probably Donnie's not going either. We're not sure.
No, Donnie will probably be there. I was supposed to go. I had to back out because my family wanted to go on vacation, like my whole family, like my parents and my sisters and all that, and I couldn't get, But I think think Donnie is probably going to be there. We're going to be at a lot of shows. Like we're going to MegaCon. Are you going to that, Charles?
No, I've got something else going on that weekend. But you know, your best bet to see like everybody. I think the one that everybody, maybe not Chip, is probably going to go to is New York in October. That feels like
I'll be at New York.
Everybody will go to, I would guess.
Okay, then I'm going to try and see if I can get to New York Comic Con. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'll try.
All
New
right.
York's a great one.
Yeah, it is.
Very fun.
I believe in you. I'm not doing any shows just because America doesn't want me. Canada barely tolerates me.
That's right.
So
We talked about that. You haven't sorted that out yet. We had a whole big discussion about it.
I've come to some realizations. Maybe I'll talk to a lawyer client off of this, but
Yeah, all right.
I just
Well, the problem is that nobody cares about Batman. You got to get on a big book.
I know that's the thing. Like, well, also the other problem is like legally you're not allowed to print banners with Batman on them, or DC will sue you. So if I just have a banner with my name, no one's going to know what I work on. And
You
so
can do
what's
like
the
a
point?
really distinct Bat character.
Mhm.
That is true. My Bat hero.
Can you do Man Bat?
You should do Man Bat.
Well,
Also
that's
true.
a character.
Gosh,
Have you
damn it!
have you thought about changing your name to something more distinct and recognizable,
Like Batman.
like Batman?
Like Supple Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Supple. Exactly.
Yeah. Jesus. So yeah, I don't have any conventions probably for the next couple of years.
At
Sorry.
least you got to talk to him here.
Yes, thank you guys. Hey, Charles, I have 2 questions for you. Since now, do you have a Star Wars costume at all? Since you're like so involved now with Star Wars, do you have a costume?
No, I make it. I don't really cosplay it. I mean, I have a bunch of lightsabers, but I just kind of, I don't know. That's as close as I get, is having some lightsabers.
Okay. Do you have a Substack?
I do not have a Substack. I do have a newsletter, which you can just go to charlessoul.com and sign up for. I send out one a month because I think these Substack guys send out way too many emails, and I don't want to be part of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Wow.
That's fair. Although I
They
like
paid way
how
too
Charles,
much money too, right?
Charles is like, oh no, I'm dignified. I don't have Star Wars costumes, but I have many lightsabers.
Yes. Exactly. I have 7 lightsabers. I own 7 of those like expensive ass. But to be fair, a dude made 2 of them for me. So
I
Wow.
bought 2
Yeah.
like replicas at a convention, thinking like the kids are gonna love this.
mhm.
I bought them for my sons, and then like within minutes, they had hit each other, and they were both crying, and their like hands were sore because they had gotten hit in the hand. And I was like, "How did I not see this
Yeah,
coming? Like,
I don't-
why did I think this was a good idea?"
The most
I
obvious-
literally
And then we
started out.
we put them up on a high shelf, and they're just up there forever now.
Yeah.
I started out hitting my kids with them so they knew what it felt like.
Oh,
So when they got them, they could beat each other up. And so now they just sit in their rooms. I've got one on a shelf, and each one of the 3 oldest all have
Father
one.
of the year.
They,
Yeah,
Wow,
they,
taking
they
Darth
still beat
Vader
each other up,
very
but now they can use lightsabers too.
it's
Amazing.
a good way to go about it.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
going back to the marriage advice. I know this is going way back in the beginning of our session, but I'm not technically married, but I've been with my guy for 20 plus years, so I might as well be
Wow.
married. But 2 things, and one thing I remember, Chip, I think you said at the last stream, is communication is key. Make sure you have open communication.
Chip is
With your loved
disagreeing
ones.
with you
I don't
actively
recall.
right now.
I don't
You
recall
gotta-
saying that.
You got to put the car window down for that to happen, Chip. You know?
Yeah.
And the other thing is, make sure you have your own space. You know, have your man cave, and she has her own cave. I don't like to say she shed. I hate that term. But make sure you guys
She-shed.
have your own space so that you can still do things like on your own, and then do things together. I think that's important. Still have
Like Chip's car.
Yeah, like Chip's
Yeah,
car.
like-
Yeah, exactly.
I have the car. She has our local bar.
Uh-huh.
Until we find
Yeah.
out about
Yeah.
it.
Honey-do list.
She has the
She has
local
a mansion.
community and all of her many connections within it, and
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a car.
all kinds of things.
Okay, great. Well, also, taking all the advice, I'll kind of try to live like Chip, I guess is what everybody's saying.
Do the honey-do list. Don't forget it.
Also, Ethan, I can't stress this enough. You have to schedule sex.
Right. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, that one. I thought that one was too obvious to state, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, take it from
Not-
Griffin, right?
Yeah, take it from Griffin.
Yeah.
Griffin knows what he's doing.
You know what would be
Not
great
just-
is if Griffin just pops back up. He's like, okay, I'm good. You know?
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
done. It was great.
I mean, I was gonna add, schedule sex. You doesn't just mean scheduling a start time. It also means scheduling a stop time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to keep that in mind.
No matter the result, you have to stop. It's
You have to
disgusting
stop.
after a while.
Set
It
a,
really
just
does.
set a timer on your iPhone. Beep, 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 and then you're good to go.
How do you enforce that? Is there a penalty?
Oh, I have Charles call both of me and Aaron.
Oh, that's a
and,
really good idea.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And he
Yeah,
just
you
says,
gotta-
it's over.
Yeah, you gotta stop whether the shelf is painted or not. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
All right.
true. That's true. That's a metaphor, but you get it. You get it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well,
I'm
that's
going
as
to
gross
leave-
as I would like for things to
leave
get.
this.
So-
Leave this
yeah.
call now. Am I allowed
Yeah.
to leave? Can I
Yeah,
please
you're
leave?
allowed to leave. Let's say goodbye to Charles Still before we
All
raffle
right.
this off.
This has
Let's
been
let him
great.
free.
Great to
Bye.
meet
Thanks
you.
for joining
Bye,
us.
Charles.
Nice-
Love you.
Bye,
See you
everybody.
later.
Bye, Charles.
Adios.
Bye, Charles. Thanks.
And I don't know if he wants to leave, but let's also say goodbye to Chip Zdarsky. Thanks for joining us, Chip.
I just want to stay around long enough so Charles is gone, so I can say,
Okay.
what the fuck's up with that guy?
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Fuck Charles Saw.
But really, buy 8 Billion Genies. It is a really great book, and even without him here,
And buy Destiny
saying
Man
it.
Special, Undiscovered Country out next month.
So many plugs. All right, Chip. Are you heading out, or do you want to? We're gonna do a raffle. So
I can see some
Yeah.
crumbs in the beard.
yeah, I'm gonna head out. I've got some scheduling to do. If you know what I'm saying.
Ooh.
all right. All right. Well, thanks for the
Gross.
advice.
Good luck storming the castle.
Hey.
All right, bye. It was a
We'll see you
pleasure.
later.
Bye.
We'll see you
Don't
later,
tell
Chip.
anyone
Yeah.
that Jar Jar story. Bye.
Okay. All right. Lips are sealed.
Thanks for. I'll go
Jesus
too. Thanks for having
Christ.
me, everyone. And
Yeah. Thanks for joining
Yeah.
us.
Later, Hank.
thanks, Ryan. Peace.
Yeah, no
All right. We'll
problem.
see you
Thanks.
next time.
Nice
Bye
to meet you,
bye.
Hank.
Wait, did we even draw a winner?
Nope.
That's what I'm doing. I was letting people escape. Charles wanted desperately to leave, so I was letting them go before we did the raffle. Does anybody else just want to take the fuck off before we do this raffle, or are we all ready to announce a winner?
No, I'm
Perfect.
here for the duration
Ready.
now.
Let's
Because
do it.
we need several people to perform an adequate drum roll. Give me a drum roll for a winner. For this beautiful sketch, the winner is Jacob M, who is our yearly subscriber. Congratulations, you are the winner of this lovely Scarlet Witch piece. Thank you for entering.
Nice.
Thank you for subscribing, and
You
thank you,
misspelled
audience,
Thanos.
for joining us. Thank you, guys. Thanks for everybody for being here, actually in the stream with us, and thanks everybody for watching. I will point out that Move the Car South says, poor Ethan always looks exhausted after Chip's been on. It is draining, to say the
This is like
least.
looking at the future.
Ethan always looks exhausted.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, Chip, I do feel like they say COVID ages your brain a year or something like that. It feels like something similar happens whenever Chip joins this live stream. But thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you probably next week. Enter
And join
in
us
to
on
win into this.
Whatnot. Join us on Whatnot at 8 o'clock.
8
Ryan
o'clock.
Stegman's the username. Be there. It's
Bring
very
your
fun.
wallets. We'll see you there. Bye, guys. See you later.
All right.
Ending the
Thanks.
stream.